Have you ever wondered how to properly structure your business to maximize privacy, protect your assets, and stay compliant with state laws? Whether it's setting up a trust, a holding company, or an operating company, getting the structure right is crucial and it can save you a lot of time, money, and headaches down the road. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to structure your business entities, including why Wyoming is a powerhouse for holding companies, why your operating company needs to be in your state of residence, and how trusts play a role in estate planning and asset protection. Stick with me because I'm also sharing tips to maintain your privacy while navigating public disclosure requirements. I'm Alejandro Bermudez, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the best practices for structuring your business and trust hierarchy. I get a lot of questions about trusts, LLCs, how to combine them for maximum protection and efficiency. And whether you're a business owner, investor, or just looking to protect your assets, this video is for you. Now, let's start with trust and their role in your overall structure. One of the biggest advantages of a trust is privacy. A trust is a private document. It's not published to public records unless it becomes a part of litigation. That means as long as your trust isn't involved in a lawsuit, the details remain private and inaccessible to the public. However, certain entities like financial institutions may need to see specific parts of the trust. Usually, this includes the first page, the signature page, and sometimes a trust certification document. Trusts are powerful tools for estate planning because they act as probate substitute. When you pass, the trust ensures your assets are distributed according to your wishes without going through the public probate process. This is why it's essential to create your trust in the state where you reside. That's the state whose probate laws will apply. Trusts are for estate planning, not asset protection. For asset protection, you'll want to incorporate holding companies and LLCs into your structure. Now, talking about holding companies and why Wyoming stands out. A holding company is typically set up to own other entities like operating companies and is not directly involved in commerce. For holding companies, I highly recommend Wyoming, and here's why. Privacy. Wyoming doesn't require the names of managers or owners to be disclosed in public records. Asset protection. Wyoming offers some of the best protections in the country for LLCs and no commerce requirement. So, since holding companies don't engage in commerce, they don't need to register as foreign entities in other states, which simplifies operations. Your holding company should always be in a state like Wyoming that prioritizes privacy and protection, especially since it's not conducting business. Next is operating companies. You want to keep this local. Your operating company is a different story. This is the entity that actually conducts business and it needs to be registered in the state where operations take place. For most people, this means registering your operating company in your state of residence. And here's why. States have firm rules about where businesses operate. Even online businesses are considered to operate in the state where the owner resides. If you register your operating company in another state like Wyoming, you'll still need to register as a foreign entity in your home state. This means paying additional fees and complying with two sets of regulations. There's no real advantage to registering your operating company in Wyoming unless you actually live and work there. Now, registered agents, what they do and don't do. Now, let's clear up a common misconception about registered agents. A registered agent's sole purpose is to receive official notices on the behalf of your business, such as legal documents or government correspondence. They must have regular business hours, are required by law in most states for any business entity. What they don't do is they don't manage your business and they don't handle operations or make any decisions. In Wyoming, the only information collected about your business is the name of your registered agent and your organizer. This minimal disclosure helps maintain privacy. Now, combining trusts, holding companies, and operating companies, here's how it all comes together. Form a trust in your state of residence for estate planning. It keeps your assets private and avoids probate. Set up a holding company in Wyoming to own your operating company. This adds an extra layer of protection and privacy. Register your operating company in the state where you live and conduct business. If your operating company is owned by the Wyoming holding company, only the holding company's name will appear on public records. This setup ensures your trust and personal information remains private while complying with state laws and business operations. So, domestication and moving entities. What happens if you move to a new state? You can redomesticate your operating company, meaning you transfer its registration from one state to another. This ensures your business complies with the laws of your new residence. However, your Wyoming holding company doesn't need to change. It stays in Wyoming no matter where you live. Structuring your business correctly is essential for protecting your assets, maintaining privacy, and staying compliant with the law. By combining trusts, holding companies, and operating companies strategically, you can create a system that works for you. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit from this information. And if you guys got questions, drop them in the comments. I'd love to help you out. This is Alejandro Bermudez, and I'll see you in the next video.